Hi children, hello parents, how are you all? Hope you all at home, safe, eating good food, smiling always, doing a lot of crafts, yes? And Gayatri auntie is back today with another story, super story, okay? So shall we start? As usual, we'll start it with the song. If you're ready for the story, clap your hands. If you're ready for the story, clap your hands. If you're ready for the story, if you're ready for the story, if you're ready for the story, clap your hands. If you're ready for the story, wave your hands. If you're ready for the story, wave your hands. It's interesting, it's not boring. I can promise you won't be snoring. If you're ready for the story, wave your hands. If you're ready for the story, pull your ears. If you're ready for the story, pull your ears. It's interesting, it's not boring. I can promise you won't be snoring. If you're ready for the story, pull your ears. If you're ready for the story, pat your cheeks. If you're ready for the story, pat your cheeks. It's interesting, it's not boring. I can promise you won't be snoring. If you're ready for the story, pat your cheeks. Pat, pat. Yay! That's awesome. Okay, so we shall go to the story. The story is called Bossy Bulla, written by Susan Perro. Okay, Bossy Bulla. Oh, okay. There was once a boy called Bulla. Okay, there was once a boy called Bulla. Now, the boy's name in our story is Bulla. This is Bulla. Meet Bulla. Say hi to Bulla. Now, what is this story about Bossy Bulla? Now, Bossy Bulla, he was called Bossy Bulla. Why? I don't know. Bulla loved to walk down to the beach. No, beach is the place where there is lots of water, and there's a lot of breeze, and you can hear the waves. What did Bulla like to do in the beach? Okay. Bulla liked to collect stones, pebbles in the beach. He liked to collect stones in the beach, pebbles. That was his hobby. Yes. And after collecting, what do you think he did? What will you do if you collect stones? Some of us can bring it back with us, But some of us will throw it back into the ocean. Like, they will throw it back into the ocean where the stone goes plop, 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 plop. So Bulla loved to collect the stones and throw it back into the ocean. As there were many stones on the beach, Bulla could sit for hours together. Yeah, there were so many stones, right? So he can collect as many stones as he wanted. He would pick up one stone at a time and look at the stone and throwing it as far as he could. No matter how many stones he threw, there always seemed to be more and more stones on the beach the next day. His friends used to laugh at Bulla. Hey, what, Bulla? You're spending your time always throwing stones. They used to make fun of him sometimes. Okay? But Bulla loved to throw stones. He especially enjoyed the feeling of being the boss of the stone and making them do what he wanted to do. See, that's why he's called Bossy Bulla. So he'll take the stone and say, I'm your boss. You better do what I want you to do. I'm going to throw you. So when I throw you, go far and touch the ocean. I'm your boss. Listen to the boss. That's very naughty of him, isn't it? We can't be bossy like that to anybody and everybody. Being bossy is not a very great thing to do, I guess, for children especially. Now, one day, Bulla picked up a stone. It was very heavy stone. Now, this stone looked very darkish color. Yes. This is a big picture of the stone. The stone was not this big. It is a big picture. The stone was a small stone but similar, same kind of a stone. He rubbed it to see what patterns are there. You know, there are lines and dots. If you see closely, there are lines and dots. So he rubbed the stone. Nicely he rubbed. How will you rub? Rub your hands and show me. Yes, that's rubbing your palms. That's right. Rub your cheeks. Yes, that's called rubbing. Rub the back side of your hand. Yeah, that's right. So that's how Bulla rubbed the stone. And what happened? Rubadubadish, rubadubadish. Ask for any wish. Ask for any wish. Rubadubadu, rubadubadu. I will come, make it true. I will come and make it true. The stone started to speak and sing. Wow! Bulla was first shocked, little scared. He looked here and there, what's happening? But then he was then amazed. Oh my God! The stone is speaking to me. Must be some magical stone. Straight away, he didn't think also, you know, what wish. If I ask you, you'll think, right? I want this, I want that. You tell Mama what wish you want to give to the stone, okay? But Bulla never waited. He wanted more than anything in the world to be the boss of all his friends. Yes, these are all Bulla's friends, and he wanted to be their boss and laugh at them. What a naughty wish. So what did he do? He wanted to make them do whatever he tells. Bulla made the wish and put the heavy stone in his pocket. Oh my God. Next day he went to school in the morning and he kept his hand in the pocket rubbing the stone. He was practicing how to rub the stone secretly without all his friends knowing. Okay. All of his friends, as usual, came to Bulla. They started talking to him. Say, hi, Da. How was your day? You did your homework? What did you play yesterday? All that they were asking. All of his friends realized that something was happening to them. After a few minutes of talking to Bulla, they realized something was happening to them. Now, Bulla wanted one friend to dance in the ground with one hand balance. And see what that poor friend had to do. He didn't know why he was doing it. But he was doing like this, like this, like this, like this and dancing for Bulla. And Bulla was laughing, you know. Oh my God, he was having such a good time. What a naughty boy Bulla is. Yes. That is very mean, Bulla. Now what happened? Maybe some other friend was there. Yes. He also started dancing when Bulla wished for him to dance. Look at how he is dancing. Like a monkey he is dancing. Bulla rubbed the stone and said, I want this fellow to dance. The friends couldn't understand why they were doing this. Bulla wished for one boy to stand ulta. And look at that poor friend. He's standing ulta. Head was down and legs were up. See, our head is up and legs are down. That boy was standing ulta. Hey, my head is rounding, da. What, da? What am I doing, da? I don't understand, da. Bulla was wait. I'll nicely play with you all. Till I have my magic stone, I can make you all do anything I want. Friends didn't understand. But they didn't seem to have any choice. They didn't feel they could ask him why they are doing it because they didn't know. When Bulla wished for whatever they had to do, they were doing it. Very naughty, you know, of Bulla. During snacks time, they gave away their food to him. They all came walking to him and gave away their food to him. Bulla wished for it, and so the wish came true. And sometimes, if they were playing with their toys and Bulla wished for the toys, they came and gave away their toys also to Bulla. In the school playroom, when they were playing and Bulla wanted that toy, he will rub the stone secretly. Okay? Bulla's life had changed so much. He did not spend time at the beach picking stones every day. He didn't feel like throwing stones in the water. Instead, what did he do? Guess what he did? He carried that magic stone in his pocket, kept on rubbing it whenever he wanted to make his wish come true, and the stone started saying, Rubadubadish, ask for any wish. Rubadubadish, ask for any wish. Rubadubadu, I'll make it come true. Rubadubadu, I'll make it come true. Rubadubadish, you ask for any wish. And Bulla's wish was coming true. He was only wanting to be bossy with friends. You dance for me. You jump for me. You do ulta pulta giri for me. Many months passed and Bulla was so happiest boy. Every day he was surrounded by friends who always did whatever he wanted them to do. Even if they didn't come to him, he went to them. And they did not suspect Bulla at all, because he was secretly rubbing the stone. But as months passed, the friends grew very unhappy. Yes, they didn't like. None of them liked. They became something like this. See, one friend's expression was this. See how his face is, I don't like what's happening to me. I don't want to be dancing upside down, jumping like a monkey for Bulla. So one day, one of the friends was standing close to Bulla during the lunch break. They saw that stone inside his pocket, and they saw that Bulla put his hand inside the pocket and secretly rubbed the stone. The friend had an idea. The next morning before school, that friend went down to the beach and looked for a similar kind of a special stone. She prayed to God, God, please help me find this stone. I need to teach Bulla a lesson. God, please, 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 please. She earnestly prayed and God answered her prayers. To her surprise, she found that stone lying on the beach. She picked and rubbed it, and what happened? Rubadubadu, rubadubadish, rubadubadu, rubadubadish. Ask for any wish, I'll make it come true. Ask for any wish, I will make it come true. The stone started to sing. The girl was, yay, so happy. I got the stone. Wait, Bulla, I'm coming right away to teach you a lesson. Straight away went to the school and made a wish, put the magic stone in her pocket, and when she saw her group of friends, she told them about I found the magic stone. Don't worry, I'll make the wish, okay? Don't tell Bulla. It's our secret. And as usual, when the stone was rubbed, he made out the song, Rubadubadish, please make a wish, Rubadubadu, I will make it come true. The friends knew what wish they wanted to ask. What wish they'll ask? We should not do whatever Bulla asks us to do. We should not be doing. Whatever he thinks, he should do it. We should not do it. So each of the friends made the same wish. And when Bulla came close to them and thought about it, you jump ulta, he was jumping ulta. You stand upside down, he was standing upside down like a monkey. What is happening? He said, oh, something wrong. There's some gadbad, he said. Some confusion. And then the friends started teasing him. Na 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 na. We know your secret. We also know your secret. We found the stone. We found the stone. We'll never be your friends again. We'll never play with you. We'll never talk to you. You are trying to be bossy with us with that stone. So many good wishes you could have made. See, what did you do? And now when we did it for 1 day or 2 days, how bad you feel? Oh, Bulla was really feeling bad about it, See, he was thinking. He was not feeling good. Look at his eyes. Correct, no, I was being bossy. I should not have made my friends do like that. I became such a bad boy. I don't know why I wanted to be bossy like that. Now I won't do that mistake, but I have to go and meet my friends. What should I do? I've made a big mistake. What should I do? What do you do? What do you do when you make a mistake and you don't want to make the mistake again? You go to that person and you tell, I am sorry. Yes. So he went back to the classroom and he said, I am sorry, dear friends. I'm really sorry. I won't do it again. Promise, I will not make such cruel wishes to be bossy around you people. I promise. And all the friends joined hand with Bulla again. They were all friends. See, that's the beauty of friendship. All true friends can come together again once you really talk it out to them and you feel sorry about it. So now Bulla went to the beach. He took the stones, he threw it in the ocean, but he did it along with his friends. And do you think he made any secret stupid wish like that? No, he didn't. He was no longer the bossy Bulla. He became a very good, friendly boy. Just like all our children who are so friendly to everyone. Okay, children, so that was the story of Bossy Bulla. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the story. I enjoyed it a lot reading it out to you. Okay, so I'll meet you again with another story. Till then, you know what Gayatri Aunty will tell you. Stay safe, stay home, eat good healthy food, keep smiling and be healthy and happy. Ta-da, bye-bye, cheerio.